welcome back to the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes. Once again, for your work, money, and your romantic guidance. How you doing? Hope all is well. Honey, I was just in a funk, you know what I'm saying? And I had to let it go before I got in this house. Maybe that's what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people's things just put you in a funk. You be all good and then some just have to come and erupt it. You know, that's kind of like the pendulum of life too. Anyway, without further ado, I want to go ahead and give a quick spiel of thank yous to my newest subscribers and to those of you who have been with me since the day you joined, who have been here in the temple on a regular basis, if not every week. You showed up sometimes, some of you, even when I wasn't present. I am very, very grateful to you. I have a couple of announcements. Okay, I know I got one. There is a reading that I've done last week that mentioned, and I have to do this in every house because I had a visitation and a download. I got a download, then I got a visitation, but it just so happened when this came to me out of nowhere, I realized that these things had been mentioned in last week's forecast, but what house I can't recall at this time. Okay, I can't Mercury retrograde recall at this time. But anyway, it talked about an art heist. So I just want to know if you are in the Simpson family of Simpson Manufacturing, if you live in Pleasanton, California, if you're part of the family, if you are a stockholder of, because he's public, NASDAQ. If you are a stockholder of Simpson Manufacturing, you need to understand that somebody's planning an art heist. Somebody's planning an art heist. It may be around the holidays. This is what I'm picking up on. It's like it's in talks, it's in preparation now. They're thinking about how, and I keep feeling like it's going back to their reading about how the parts fit. And I realized when they were showing me that it had something to do with Mr. Simpson. Mr. Simpson died several years ago, about 7 or 8 years ago. He passed on. Beautiful biography. I just ended up loving the man. Like I said, I love the man from the grave, okay? But you're at stake here. And I had to get that out. I have to tell everybody. Okay, right now that's all I can think of. If I have another announcement, I'll let you know. Hopefully you caught a glimpse of the intros and you know to support the temple always with your likes. Okay, check the description box on a regular basis. And please check out the links. Just check it out, all right? We're going to go ahead and get started with your alignment of Venus. The swords ablaze of Venus is your external energy this week when it comes to work and money. And the wands or staffs of Uranus is your internal energy, okay? Bad okay? So you may be pairing up, making a change. Bad owl, you're ready to make a change. You're ready to make a sudden change. I still feel like it was in the works. And then again, it could be a pairing, a sudden pairing. I don't know, maybe you are studying something or you work and you have to pair up. But this is Venus, and this is dealing with creation, imagery. This is dealing with love, family. And you may be thinking about all of this, pondering all this about the family, for a family, or this is maybe what you want. Maybe you're starting over. 9, bang, bad egg. Okay? Maybe you're starting over. But Venus, to me, I kind of look at her as the mom, the wifey. Okay, she is Mother Earth in a sense. And you're trying to be logical about your mate, your partner, your connections, things of that nature. Internally, though, you're wrestling with something, and you're tired of it. With this change, with this, you know, trying to make things turn around. You know, this it's like you really want to finish things up and you want to do it in a hurry with like lightning speed. Actually, the same way it came in, it's the same way you want to get rid of it, right? With lightning speed, you want to start fresh as well. You kind of like you want to put your stake into something. Like I'm just talking about stakeholders, right? You want to put your stake into something that may be it. That may be the pairing, the connection, the sudden change. Maybe something comes out of it. You're thinking what to do with it, how to support. Okay. Now this Uranus energy could be in a physical, internal situation, or it could just be within yourself. If it's a family situation, this is like I said, could have been a fight, a complete change, a foundational change. Okay. But it's still like finishing up and putting things to rest. I don't know if it's within the home, within the business, within yourself. I don't know. But this could also be a spark, a revelation of some sort, some spark, some revelation that you got that put things to rest and help you put things together in order to put some things to rest. I just saw 51, which is the number of shock. And it was with 5, which deals with experience, and it deals, 5 also deals with the home. Voluntary stuff, not, like it's voluntary, although there's a commitment because you have legalities, agreements. External energy in terms of your mood will be the moon in Taurus this week when it comes to work, money, and romance. And internally, whether within yourself and the home, we're dealing with the moon in Gemini. They're both the same. You may know somebody who's on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini here. It's funny, they're both here. And all the time, I don't think I've ever seen them come out together. Wow. So now is the time for focusing on finances and practical matters. Venus is here, who is the creator, who is the mommy who cares for the home, thinking what to do about finances within and being practical with those finances. Okay, even if you're dealing with a business, you're trying to build a business, shock again, starting from the bottom. You may have been to the top, the shock, you got to the bottom. Now you have to rebuild. Uranus is here. You can't make it up. Here it is. Uranus is here. Uranus and Venus, okay? You still have to be logic about all the lovely things that Venus will present to you, okay? Because just like me, when I got, to get my business and stuff, baby, when it goes to get time to do them little office supplies, I can get carried away. I have to be logical. That's why I don't shop. Literally, I for the most part, I don't shop without a list because I know I'm gonna get off track. Okay, internally, of course, we know Gemini deals with stress. I mean, when you're dealing with the home and business, starting over, rebuilding a foundation, because Uranus to me deals with redoing. Because believe me, anytime something comes in, say for instance, tear the door off your bed. You tear off the bedroom door, you're gonna be looking to get it fixed, right? To repair it, to put it back. Maybe even buy a better door. That's Uranus. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started with this 5-card draw. You earned your gold status. All right. All right. Hopefully these messages do resonate. If they don't, it's no big deal. Just move on to the next vid. You should be viewing at least 3 vids a week anyway. Sun, moon, and rising. All right. This is the personal saga, which doesn't end until your last breath. Okay. All right. Eagle feathers. Okay. Overall energy. It's the 10 of Swords. Okay. 10 of Swords. Wow. Ace of Wands reverse. It's the core energy here. What can you expect? The 7 of Pentacles reverse. And all of that's coming out of the Fool energy. And you have strength as your outcome. Okay, we don't have any other energies here. That's what we're working with. And we have the Knight of Wands as your underlying energy. Again, putting the word out, getting the word out, advertising yourself, selling yourself. Okay. And this is sudden, out of, we talked about Uranus with the wands, sudden, out of nowhere, okay? Getting it done. You may be in a hurry to finish some things up, okay? Messages, advertising may also be involved in this as well. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles, preparation. This could even be about a home business, okay? Working from home, okay? Something that you're doing within the home. Yeah, it's closed right now. You know how I know? I'm sorry, that's the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you feeling defeated, okay, right now. That Uranus energy, you got to get back on track, okay? But change is here. It's not bad. It's good. You're in a place where you can begin to rebuild, okay? You can begin to sow seeds. You can begin to focus on laying the foundation, whether this is new and this comes as a sudden surprise through something else, maybe a breakup, okay, or you're starting over again. Maybe you've been in this position, maybe you was in a catastrophe or something and you're starting over again. It could be stressful. You know, others of you, this is a revelation and you need to put it to rest, because this can be definitely causing you stress here, and it's all based on the Ace of Wands reverse. For some of you, I'm hearing no stamina, okay, lack of stamina. You haven't gotten the go yet. Okay. I'm also hearing no power, like a lack of power. You know, I don't know if that's again feminine, because the first thing I said was stamina. But this could be some type of utility power or a position of power. You're out, you're low, you're down, something. You got to figure how to get back up. You got to figure how to get back up. You got to figure how to get back up, okay? Because this is a new start. We're dealing with the Fool energy. You've been here before, though, because it's in the past. You've been a fool before. It is good. We've all have been fools, and we all are fools in some aspect. Everybody is. But this, I keep hearing starting fresh. Because the reason why I keep getting this is because of this pair in Venus, okay? It was lovely. It was good. It was right. You know, it was smart. And then we have the moon in Taurus here. Money making, practical matters. I don't know why I want to keep calling you a Leo, because you're not a Leo, but you may have it in your chart. Because I keep getting ready to call you crown and glory, and you are not that. Maybe you are. Maybe it's in your chart. Again, you should be doing 3 videos. You should know that by now. Those of you who've been with me for the past 3 years. Native birth chart, native birth chart. Let's find out the reason for the Fool and the get up and go. The Ace of Wands reverse. It's like you was on charge. You could go at a whim, at any moment notice. But now it's like you down. You don't have the strength. You don't have the energy. You don't have the power. You haven't been given the go-ahead. Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. What's the underlying? Maybe another person involved. You may be the other person, or maybe another person outside of you. Okay. Ooh, look at that. It's stuck. Wow, look at this. These two energies were in, I believe, in Gemini. These two bottom energies. Somebody else that you want to be close with. This is a bond, a community bond, a family bond underneath this energy, but it's somebody else. Now, right here, it's all about, okay, you want to just be left alone with your thoughts on your plans and what you're trying to bring out into society, your business, getting it off the ground. You're in the Nine of Pentacles, so I know you've had quite an experience. When you were in the Nine of Pentacles, I know at some point you lost it all. Maybe even family, money, goods, monetary thing. I already know. With Uranus here, you lost it all. So you're really at a place where you want to focus on rebuilding, because that's what Uranus says: repair, rebuild. And you had a great time too to get some help, but it's about to run out next week. By the time you end the week for this week, it'll be gone. Okay, Mercury will be out June 2nd. That's my mom's birthday. My mother, who just passed in September. The 3rd, you'll be free and clear, but you'll be in the pre-shadow period. But the reason why you're in this new energy, but this lack energy here, is, see this get up and go, but you don't, you know, but you don't want to, you ain't got the energy, you ain't got the power. You know why? Because you really nestled in your craft, your ideas, and what your contracts, whatever else this business is that you want to live off of. Because with the Seven of Pentacles here, you want this to grow. This could also represent somebody that you really like, who was really into themselves. Now, I haven't gotten all into the cards yet. It's not making sense to me in terms of what I just described. But the reason for this, taking this chance, but yet not getting the go, you know, you ready to go, but you're not getting. The reason why you're not getting is because this is somebody else. Could be this other person who's focused on them and their works and what they love, what they trying to do. They are focused on their progress. These cards tell me you're trying to get somewhere. It's very smart. It's very prudent. Okay, it's a lot to gain out of it if you can get it out there. If you can get the word out there, you get the word out there. Okay, that's what's going on. This could be you or them. Okay, I don't know. All over energy though. It's this Ten of Swords, and this is just dead beat. No, didn't I tell you what? No energy here, no stamina, exhausted. Now, I don't know what these chance and risk are. It could be dealing with business and trying to put your family back together and dealing with this mate. I keep saying there's a mate because you're in your head about Venus. Whatever's lovely, kind, and pure. Whatever's right. You know. But this is exhaustion, dead battery, no power. Didn't I say that? This week when it comes to work, money, and romance. This is more than likely you don't have the energy for certain things. You know, your energy is low. And you have that energy just leading you. You know how that solemn energy is. It just kind of make you go within. You feel sad, but you really know you're all right, but you're not all right. But you know, the universe will send you people and certain energies and stuff that kind of keep letting you know it's okay, you know. That you're still alive, you know. I kind of feel like it's that energy here going on. You just want to focus on you, you know. That's just where your head is at. Practical matters, getting ahead, you know, how to get your name back out there. What can you expect this week is the Seven of Pentacles, Coins reverse, okay? What I'm saying is if there are resources, you got some resources to the side, but in your mind, it's like you don't have nothing. And it's and I know it. I'm looking right at your face. You really don't want to touch it. But I feel like it's your rainy day. You know, you can't worry about tomorrow. Take it from me. What's that old saying? Why put off tomorrow what you can do today? But this is dealing with, you know, and you want to know whether this is a wise choice to take this risk. You know, you're just waiting for the go. Others of you, where are you going to get it from? But it's some resource on the side. I don't know if this is what you can result to through some other channels, other means, other people, or if it's yours. I'm hearing the bag, okay? But because really, right now, the idea of all of this is growth. You want your money to grow in every area that it is spreaded. So you may have a 401k, you may have a savings account, you may have a sock drawer, you may have stocks, you know, little accounts like that, a banking account. You may have all this little stuff. But I don't think you're satisfied. Maybe you had to use some of it in the past from these risks, from these chances, from these advertisements. So you're definitely taking another look at. But it's about more like it's something about putting this stuff to the side. And for some of you, this may be about not really focusing on your finances right now, but focusing more on the artwork, on the chores, on the tasks, on yourself, on your spirit. Just a little bit on you, and not focus so much on money and resources and how to grow that. But maybe just focus, because see, Venus is the craft, the crafty one. You know, when there's no money, she creates. You see what I'm saying? And she can create out of nothing. That's the ability. That's the power of Empress energy. She can create out of nothing. Okay? That's hard. That's what's going on this week with work and money. You're not feeling too stimulated, are you, to be touching the monetary things, the goods. This could even be stuff that you can pawn, you know. But others of you, this may be funds or resources that you have to get permission to touch, like your retirement accounts, you know, your HSA accounts. You know, you got to go through certain channels to pull out of your stock. This is stuff you got on the side. You know, you figure, you know, maybe I should take the chance to do this, you know, but there's burnt out here. And then it may be this 10 of Swords. It's like, I really don't feel like thinking about this. You know, paperwork and shit and asking people for your money, this shit, but you're going to have to do that if you want to get it, if you want access. Because this is like asking for access. You got it, but you got to get access to it. This could even be payroll, you know, an advancement. Because some of you, you took a chance on something and you were disapproved. You got let down. You didn't get approved. You were disapproved. Or maybe you even did something foolish because you were too focused on this craft. And I know you're definitely trying to get something off the ground, but where am I going to get these funds from? It's out there for you because it's in the 7 of Pentacles. Even if you have to go borrow it, it's there for you. But you're going to have to do what you don't want to do. You may have to borrow it, you know, because you definitely want to take a chance. You feel lucky. You feel like this is my big break. That's what you're saying here. And the outcome, you have Strength card. That's taming yourself, okay? And maybe, look, she's showing me the Queen of Pentacles. Damn, you can't make this up. She just hit the cards. I don't know if you saw that. You're going to have to be balanced. You're going to have to prep. You're going to do lists. You're going to have to do the math, right? You're going to have to budget. You're going to have to tame yourself, okay? Tame and restrain, okay? Because for some of you, we're not going to get that approval. Some of you, it may be some drama here in certain aspects, or, you know, a lot of goings on, you know, hot and hostility card is here again. This is my Leo card. But you just don't have the energy for shit this week. You just don't. You don't even really feel like trying to you ain't giving nobody no attention, but somebody definitely got their eyes on you. They got the hots for you. And I think they got another woman, another person in their life. You know, another woman, another male, whatever. This masculine got his eyes on you. He's got the hots for you. But maybe he can't get up, some of you. Maybe you don't think he can get up, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe he has prostate cancer or something. I don't know. And I'm hearing like a message. And it's got something to do with this approval. But this Strength card also talks about how to keep, you know, your expenditures, you know, up. You know, clearing away the debris. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your financial environment clean, your home clean. You know, whatever vicinity that you work in, you keeping it clean. And that may be part of it here that you are waiting on approval of. Maybe you got a contract that you're trying to fulfill for a cleaning service here. Something about storing some information in the cloud as well. It might be like Excel or whatever. You may be needing, this may be an omen about storing something in the cloud. Yeah, because this is probably a habit that you need to get into, because this is going to be going on and on and on and on. You know, it's infinite. It's what it is. Infinite is what it is, right? So let's go ahead and sum this up right now while I can. And while I do that, remember, this is a great time to support. There you go. You saw it. I'm just going to go with the pair bear again. We're dealing with health and prosperity here. We're dealing with family. Oh, she went for the chakra card, so that's what I'll go with, okay? So you'll get a chakra and a totem. Whoa, source. There we go. Your chakra this week, you need to work on the 6th chakra. It's in purple, deals with what? Perception. It's also in Gemini, dealing with this stress. Okay, the purple rain. Acknowledge spirit, 3rd eye chakra. I trust in a higher source, and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. All right, there it is. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking advice in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. So it's something that you still have to learn. Maybe that assignments that's going up on the cloud, the things that you learn in the cloud. I don't know. Let's get you a totem. Maybe the cloud represents some type of rain. Okay, it could be a blessing. Who knows? You have the catfish. Wow. Number 1, catfish. All right. I like the catfish. Let's see. Catfish has some really good qualities, y'all. I just can't remember right now. I can never really remember when I'm trying to get done with stuff. Okay, so I'm going to pick out 5 bullet points. You take it as it comes. You can do your own research. It deals with emotional growth, developing clairsentient skills. Okay, it's like using your emotions and stuff to pick up on stuff. Affinity for the written and spoken word. Didn't I say that? The affinity was in here. On and on and on and on. Entering a period of emotional learning and self-discovery. Okay, and it's all coming out of your environment. This is Leo. Did I say that earlier? Some of y'all got Leo in your chart, and I keep wanting to call you crown and glory for some reason. Within me, I'm saying it, but outside, I'm not. And it also says discarding what no longer serves you in your environment. That's you got the catfish. This is a representation of your environment. Because there's a lack of ability, there's a lack of strength here, there's a no-go, there is a wait on an approval here when it comes to this. You have to be strong, you have to tame yourself until you can get credit, until you can get a loan, until you can get that payday advance, whatever it is, I don't know. Let's go ahead. We got that total. Did we not? Okay, so she keeps looking at the written word. Let me go ahead and grab this, and we'll close the temple doors. Don't forget to support. That helps raise your level, okay? Crown and glow. I'm sorry. Eagle feathers. I'm so proud of you, okay? I'm trying to think what your reviews were, but you did pretty good. But I'm trying to see if you were one of the ones who. I think you were raised a little bit. But then again, you all did pretty damn good on your own. When I say I'm proud of you, I am, Eagle Feathers. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for showing me some love, okay? If you ever decide to marry, make sure they are your friend. This came out in somebody else's house a couple of times. I don't know, it could have been you. Because if the marriage ends, at least you have that friend. And that came from my mama, the great baby sis. Now, Friedrich Nietzsche, if you don't know him, Friedrich Nietzsche says, it's not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes an unhappy marriage. All right? It's written in spoken word, and it says losses comes before millions, the great Nino Brown. And I'm going to leave it on that note. Thank you so much, Eagle Feathers, for tuning into the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes once again for your work, money, and romantic guidance. You know I cannot wait to bring you another one. But until then, remember to walk by faith and your third eye sight. Till next week, Hotel, which means peace be unto you.